It's Bryan, and I'm back with more of Unemployed in Austin. This is episode number 3, actually going to be leaving for Austin from San Diego. First of all, had to load the car up. I got up in the morning very early, and it took me hours and hours and hours to load the car up because I had more stuff than I could really hold in my Subaru. And it was a Tetris game beyond Tetris game. So after a lot of trial and error, I got the entire car loaded up. I only had to leave a couple of things behind. Not only the car is loaded up, but also the bikes are on top of the car because we have mountain bikes and Haley wanted me to bring. So, and I wanted to bring them too, so that the mountain bike's on top of the car. And I, knew that I wanted to do this Unemployed in Austin feature. I've got a GoPro camera. That's one of the cameras I'm using for this. But I wanted to mount it inside my car, so I wanted to get the suction cup kit. So I go down to Sports Chalet, I buy the kit, and then I go to get gas. While I'm getting gas, I run into this guy, and we're just talking at the pump, and somebody pulls up, and they literally have, check this picture out. Those are zip ties locking their hubcaps onto the car, onto the wheel. And he and I were just laughing hysterically at this. And so I couldn't hear any music coming out of the front right speaker because there's so much stuff in the car. So I went over and I opened up the door and I took out my backpack and rearranged some things and put everything back in there in a way that I could hear out of that speaker. And as I pulled away from the gas station with a full tank of gas, I felt myself run over something. And it's like, what did I just hit? And it turns out what I ran over, was the suction cup kit that I had just purchased. It had fallen out of the car when I rearranged stuff. And the thing held up actually really well. The pieces have a little bit of damage to them. And if you look at this one here, the base, you can see where I had to glue it back together. But that was it. But having a car run over it, although take a look at this, I think you can probably see the holes. Let's see here. You can see the holes in the bag, and there's more holes in the bag that holds the kit. But yeah, maybe 10 or 15 minutes after I bought it, I ran over the suction cup kit for the GoPro. So we're just getting started, heading to Austin, Texas from San Diego, just leaving San Diego. See, we're down the highway here up near San Diego State, Waring Road. 155,602 miles on the car, so we'll see how long this trip ends up being. But that's it. Here we go. Austin, Texas. Okay, we're about 42 miles outside of El Centro at this point. Coming up on Yuma, I think it was about 25 miles or so from here. This might be the state line. Okay, so Tucson, made it to Tucson. Going to my mom's, and